What's up, guys? It's Gage. So today we are going to be building the sub box for the 48. So if you guys remember in one of the first videos, I talked about building a sub box for that Pioneer 10 that'll go under the seat. So what we have here is a 2x4, 2 foot by 4 foot sheet of 1/2 inch thick blonde wood. I know MDF is what everybody uses for sub boxes, birch, stuff like that. But I've used blonde wood in the past for multiple sub boxes in my Mini Coopers and stuff, and it works fantastic, and it stains absolutely beautiful. The wood grain on it is pretty even all the way across. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into measuring out what we need there, and get you guys set up so we can get some footage of some cutting. So before we start that, I'm going to show you guys the dimensions I got. I already went ahead and drew it out, did all the boring stuff off camera. So what we have here is a 7.5, basically a 7.5 inch square height. It'll be a perfect square box, and a 13 inch square box as well. So the sub specs are the cutout diameter is 9 3/4, depth is 3 1/8 inch, cubic foot is 0.35 to 0.70. So I have all the sheets I need to cut out here, and I made a 1/2 inch or a 1/2 scale of the sub box. So we are going to do a double faceplate to where the sub sits recessed. So that upper faceplate that goes around the sub will help guard it from anything that could puncture it and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump into cutting these or measuring these sheets out, and I'm going to go ahead and cut those for you guys and get this thing put together. All right, guys, I got you set up. We're going to do some cutting. Now here's a little tip in case none of y'all knew. To keep your extension cords from coming unhooked while you're working, a simple loop and then connect keeps them nice and secure so they can't really unplug. Make sure we're clear. Got our 12 by 12 piece cut out. All right, now we're going to cut one of our two 6.5 by 12 inch pieces. There's one, and there's two. All right, now we're gonna cut our 13 inch piece. It's gonna be 13 by 13, but I need 6.5 by 13, so we're just gonna go ahead and rip this all the way down. After I make sure that we're not gonna cut into the tool. All right, we should be clear there. We got our 13 inch piece. All right, now we're gonna cut out our 13 by 13 piece. 13 by 13 piece. All right, now we're gonna cut our 6.5 by 13 section. We need 2 of those. Got 1 and 2. All right, guys, as you can see here, we have the base of our sub box. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw all this together and get back with you once I get the box all screwed together, and then we can start working on the top, getting that 9 3/4 inch hole cut out. Alrighty guys, so I got the center hole cut out and got the top screwed on. The box still needs glued and siliconed. It's not done yet, of course. This is all just a test fit. So let's grab this sub here. And it looks like she fits pretty good. Might just need a little bit of sanding around there to fine tune it. So that's the box there. That'll be going under the seat. If everything ended up correctly, the box shouldn't be any taller than 7.5 inches. And it looks like we're gonna be perfect for that faceplate because that wood is 1/2 inch thick. So we'll be sitting at right at 7.5. Should be a 13 by 13 square. So it looks like I measured 45 times and cut once. So it all came out to the size that I needed. Hope it fits under the seat. It should, because I measured that in multiple areas. I do just need to cut a little bracket off from the original bucket seats, and it should slide right in there. So one last thing is to install, let's see here. To install the speaker terminal to the side of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and get the needed hole saw for that, jump right to it. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I did the white side of the wood on all of the sides besides the back. I did this so I know which side is the back. So that's the side that we're going to install this terminal into. So we're going to probably mount it, I would say right in the center. Well, actually we're gonna offset it. Nope, we're gonna offset that bad boy. Upright. So that looks pretty good there. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that one screwed down. And yes, these are excessively long screws. I will put shorter ones in there, or nuts and bolts in there. But for now, for mock-up purposes, this should be fine. that there. Now we're gonna move to installing the sub into the top of the box. Alrighty, I want to keep it where the terminals are near the back. Make sure it is as centered as possible. And I think I should be good without pre-drilling these holes, because I do want these as tight as possible. Alrighty. So here we have the finished product. For now, it still needs the box taken back apart, glued, siliconed, and then either carpet wrap or bed line this whole box. So that shouldn't be too hard. We'll pick that up in the next video. I'm gonna go carpet shopping, find out what carpet we're gonna cover it in, what color, if we're gonna use the suede still so it matches everything, or if we're just gonna bed line it, drop it off at Bullet Liner over in the city and have them do it. So overall, I think it turned out pretty good for a, what was it, $25 sub box build. I still need to build the double wall for this here, which I have enough wood left over,
as you can see over there.
And yeah, so I think it turned out pretty good. I'm gonna, sand the edges. I'm gonna sand the whole box down with probably start with a little bit of 80 grit and then move up to 320. But I think it should fit good and sound good. The box that I built out of this 1/2-inch blonde wood, that worked pretty good. That was 2 Digital Design 8.5-inch subs. They were pretty beefy, way more beefy than these shallow 10s. And that box held up fine. It wasn't double walled at all, and it was about a 2.5 cubic foot box, ported and tuned to 30 hertz. And it got down real good. It would flex a lot of door skins and glass. It'd separate it from the seals from just 2/8. So this 110 I think will sound great. Nothing overpowering since there's not a whole lot of speakers in that cab. So this should be perfect. So yeah, as always guys, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll catch you in the next video where we wrap this up. Peace.